Cold, nasty flashbacks are coming into my brain and on my neck area. It's below 50 degrees, and I could have waited until it reached 54 in a couple hours, but I saw a thumbnail from Do It With Dan. It's just a picture of him on his motorcycle, and I was like, I want to be doing that right now. So I got my clothes on and and I went out, and now I'm like, it's so cold. Man, this is like the first real cold week of the year. I'm bummed because it's just starting. I really just want it to be over with. But, I mean, I drove all year round last year through the winter. So, I've done it before. I can totally do it again, and I'm going to. I'm going to drive all year round. So, I'm wearing basically my normal duds with the exception of I put a liner in my leather jacket. It's a cold liner, so that's going to stay in until, like, summertime. I got my snow pants on. Guys, if you can't, like, afford riding pants, snow pants work really well if you put them on top of your regular clothes because they have that polyester liner that kind of acts as a windbreaker, and then it's got that fleece inside that helps your feet stay extra warm, or legs, whatever you keep inside your pants. I wouldn't mind it so much if the sun was out, but it's just nasty. Gosh, it's cold. I brought a neck/face thing, but I'm not wearing it. I decided I would go ahead and start the ride without it and see how cold it is. Now I really want it. And the reason I'm out here is, well, one, because I have to ride. It's my job. It's what I do, and I want to. If this wasn't my job, I'd still be doing this. That's a fact. I don't think Kansas gets cold enough to where you cannot ride. It gets cold, but it's not like you go out there, you will die. I've almost died a couple times, but, like, whatever. I'm going to mix cycle gear because I looked through my inventory of my winter gear. I went through the bag, went through my stuff, and I found out I only have one glove. I have a whole, I forgot what it's called, heat out something? No, cold out? Freeze out, that's what it's called. I have a whole layer of freeze out clothes, so gloves, shirt, pants, neck, and socks, but I only have one glove. The other one's missing, so I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to go shopping. So I'm going to mix cycle gear to try to buy another pair because I've only been out for like not even 10 minutes, and my neck is freezing and my hands are really cold. After half an hour, my fingers will start going numb, I think. I've been riding long enough to know what it's like. Desert Man, you are a good sir, dude. He's got his military uniform on. I gave him a salute, he gave me a nod, and now we're brothers. And I'm wearing this helmet because if you guys didn't know, I did a review of this Shoei. It was given to me by leatherup.com, and after reviewing it, I decided to be a really good winter helmet. There's something about driving really fast when it's really cold, and I've driven it much colder. It's pretty cold now, but like going really fast on the highway with all this gear on, you're decked up like a tank, and you're flying through the cold. Oh man, you just feel invincible. Like, screw you, physics! I mentioned last week my bike is having a hard time starting up. It's like, now today it was I was like, oh my gosh, one of these days it's not going to start. So I should probably go to Batteries Plus or somewhere and get my battery checked out. I think the battery is going bad because I've had this battery since I bought this bike, and that was over a year ago now. So yeah, it's probably going bad. I've driven the bike through the winter before, last year, but it never had that problem. So it's not that it's too cold, it's just something else. I'm guessing the battery. Animal control. Wow, that was like the prettiest animal control lady I've ever seen. Normally they look like trolls, sorry. Just being honest, but she didn't. I'll feel a lot better when I get to mix cycle gear, get the extra gloves, and put the thing on my neck. I mentioned I have a whole layer for freeze out. I'm not actually wearing it. I'm wearing everything but my freeze out layer. So I'm one layer shy of having max layers. Now the good news is, with this cold weather, I can manage to get out once a week to make Finally Friday, no problem. Because that doesn't take a very long time. Moto Monday though, I am worried. Now, I barely managed to do it last winter. I barely had enough footage to get videos out every week. I honestly highly doubt I'll be able to get them out every single week during the winter, which is a bummer. I want to be able to have them out all the time, but the fact is I probably cannot ride, 4 hours every day in weather like this. So we'll see. But I'll have other videos too. Finally Friday. I'll have my puppy then, so I'll have videos of that, whether you want to see him or not. Why? Come on. You're a freaking Volkswagen. You can't. Why? You're not even going to pass this car. Why did you take the other lane? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm a motorcycle. I can do whatever I want. I said Volkswagen. I meant station wagon, whatever that is. It's not a fast car. I know that. I know it's red, technically, but it's not a very bright red, so it can't be that fast. I smell beef jerky. I want beef jerky. Hey, there's another motorcycle. And he doesn't have anything on his head. What a badass. My fingers are getting cold. When you ride in the cold, the first thing to go is your fingertips. And then it used to be my ankles. Oh, that's a McLady. My ankles would go because I didn't have anything to connect between my tennis shoes and my pants. Now I have boots that go up, and I have longer socks, and then my snow pants go down over my boots. My ankles are nice and warm now, but your fingers, I think, are like the first thing to go. I've worn as much as 3 layers of gloves. Doesn't matter. They will be the first thing to go. Let's see if any motorcycles are here. Nope, it's just me. Alright, I'll be nice and wait for you, even though I totally could have made that. Normally I like to be polite, take my helmet off, and not like be weird or intimidate anybody, but this is a freaking motorcycle store, so they're just gonna have to deal with me taking my helmet in there for you guys to see. That's not my taillight, it's underglow. I was like, you're lying, my taillight doesn't work. Let's try in the 3 extra large. I'm gonna try the 4 extra large because, oh, it feels a lot better. I had 3 extra large before, but it's not big enough. I'm gonna buy the 4. All right, thank you very much. Got everything, I got your food. All right, have a good day. All right, now I got this sensual layer inside, and I got my gloves on, and I feel a lot more better. Oh my gosh, it almost didn't start. Oh, it was scary. It was like, it wasn't starting, so I had to give it a little rev. And then it started. Gosh, oh man, I need to get this battery looked at. Well, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I probably sound super muffled. Traffic. Suck one. This is what I used to have to do in the winter. I used to have to lift my visor up when I'm breathing at lights because it would just fog up. But now, it's not fogging up. That is so cool. Now I can just stay warm with my own breath. That guy's driving with the top down and what I think is a Mazda and a cowboy hat. He may be going through a midlife crisis. Alright, well, I don't mean to be a wuss, but that's exactly what I am. I am a wuss because this is my first day riding in the cold for the year, and I want to go home immediately. But go ahead and check out Moto Mondays, of course, and the Texas Motovlogger meetup videos. I already went ahead and put up at least one. I did a go-kart race with Do It with Dan and Motonosity, so check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week, and thanks for watching. Bye.